This is a different camera angle from what you're normally at. Normally you see like what's on this wall over here, but today you're up there. So what's up? I gotta turn my fan off to record, so if I look like a sweaty fat piece of shit, it's because I am. Today or tonight at 1:43 a.m. I'm going to make a tier list of the best albums to ever be made, ever. There's nothing subjective about this list. This isn't my personal favorite albums. These are just the best albums ever made, and you have to deal with that. I will not be taking any constructive criticism in the comments. These are all right. And if you disagree, you're wrong. So let's just get into it. So as per most tier lists, we have a S, A, B, C, and D tier. S standing for Super Awesome Radical Based Epic. A standing for Awesome Radical Based Epic. B standing for Based Epic. C standing for It's okay. D standing for Dick Licking Horribly Spectacular at the same time though. Let's get into it! Alright, so for the first album here, Hulk Hogan, I don't even remember the actual name of this. Okay. Hulk Hogan and the Wrestling Poop Band with Hulk Rules. So, personally, I would probably put this in an A tier, just because of the important cultural impact the album has had on the past 20 years in our culture, as you may know. Such songs as I Wanna Be a Hulkamaniac appear on this album, and Boy Oh Gee Willie.
When you're looking for something cool to do, just pick good friends to be with you. You better watch out where you are at. You may be judged where you hang your hat.
Next we have Lulu by Metallica and Lou Reed, an album that I've never fucking listened to. So for this one, personally, I'm gonna put it in the S tier. I mean, it's Lou Reed, it's Metallica, it's got a mannequin on the cover, it's named Lulu, it's got a nice font to it, it's got Lou Reed in it, it's got Metallica in it, and it's got Lou Reed. When you think about these things together, whether the quality is good or not, it's the people involved that matter. And that's what I love about this album that I've never fucking listened to. It's honestly the best piece of art I think I've ever heard. Now, to say this is the best album ever, that might be a bit of a stretch. Just because so far it's #1 on the list of the best albums ever, doesn't mean it's gonna stay there. But personally, I'm thinking it might stay up there, but I don't know yet. We got a few more choices here. Next we have Nav's Bad Habits, because I hate myself. I'm putting this in the D tier because actually I changed my mind. I'm putting it in the B tier because it starts with Bad Habits. And while I hate the album with everything in my body, I feel like it's funnier to put it in the B tier because it starts with a B. If you know nothing about Nav, he's the guy who said, "She gonna suck on my cock, cock, cock" in a song. He's a real intelligent genius with a big pancake fryer brain, and I really respect him in his art of being bad at making music and making the most bland and inoffensive music to ever be created. It's like you took like Greta Van Fleet and applied them to pop trap. That's what Nav is, in my opinion. Next we have Nothing Will Be the Same by Ray GGTV, which immediately caps out Lulu. So Lulu for a minute was the best project ever, but come on. Nothing Will Be the Same by Ray GGTV, I mean, seriously. There's just, have you heard this album? Have you heard Steven Universe?
Now I feel like shit.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Show me what I can do that he can do. Tell him.
Clearly there's no album better than this. I mean, nothing else is going to take its place because, I mean, what would even be better than that masterpiece? Randy's flow on point. Randy's lyrics on point when he said, "I got bad visions. My dad's got bad bitches. I'm one of his bad bitches. I'm fucking my dad in the kitchen." Randy's on his Earl Sweatshirt shit right now. This album, it is better than based. It's better than awesome. It is awesome sauce-some. Next we have the Walmart Associate Choir. I'm gonna put this in the C tier. Now, I know, a lot of you Walmart Associate Choir fans out there probably flipping your shit right now. I can explain. Look, Kanye just did it better on Jesus is King. The whole rap gospel thing. I know, the Walmart Associate Choir was doing really good with the whole rap gospel thing. They had a chokehold on it for a while, but Kanye just came in with that Jesus is King, and he did it better. He said, born on a Sunday, you might Chick-fil-A. I mean, he really said, born on a Sunday, you might Chick-fil-A. No, it's not born on a Sunday. I'm stupid. But I mean, Jesus was born on a Sunday, so any interpretation is the right interpretation. Fuck you. But the Walmart Associate Choir, they sing their hearts out. They're like, oh, little baby Jesus, listening to Jesus. I mean, really, it's like, it's one of the best albums ever made, but it's not one of the best albums ever made, if you know what I mean. Because, like, the music is so empowering. It makes you feel like God's entered you, and like he entered you without your consent. And it's just, just right up in there. Jesus, forgive me for the things I say. Alright, next we have OK Computer by Radiohead. I'm putting this in the D tier. I can explain this one. Have you seen the pictures that the monkeys think of? That they put like the wire into the monkey brain and it produced monkey vision. It looks like one of them looked like OK Computer, and I think Radiohead ripped off the monkeys. Next we have Bleach by Nirvana, an album that I actually like. I don't have a lot to say about it because I haven't actually listened to it like a crazy amount of times. It's not like how I know Weather Day. Next we have Angelic to the Core by Corey Feldman. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, pick a tiger about the toe. Put him in the B here with Bad Habits and Nav, and Bleach. Oh, they both start with B. That wasn't even on purpose the second time. So, Angelic to the Core is... I'm just gonna skip over this one. Self-titled Korn album. Never listened to it, but I don't really like the cover art that much. I don't know why either. It kind of reminds me of a, it looks like art from Tank Girl, but a design from Fortnite. Here we go, finally, Album of the Year, Views by Drake. Put this in the A tier. So the thing about Views is it's actually a really bad album. I don't know why it's on this list. The thing about Views, my main problem with Views is Drake's so cringy on it. He's just like, I'm Drake. My girlfriend won't have sex with me. It's like, Drake, quit being cringe. The Life of Pablo, put that in the bottom of the D tier. This is actually my favorite album ever made. Next we have Sorry for Party Rock by LMFAO. This is actually better than Lulu. I don't remember what the name of this one was. Hold on, I need to go look. Soak by Guitar Fight from Fooly Cooley. I actually listened to this album while finding the albums I was doing for this tier list. If I'm being honest, this is actually a really good album. Chief Keef, Love Sosa. That's just one song, so I'm putting in the C tier. One song. Now, is it the best song ever made? I'd say so. But the thing is, why would you just put one song on this big tier list? That's so stupid. Why would you do that? You stupid bitch. I'm pointing right at you. I can fucking see you. Attitude City by Ninja Sex Party. Put it in the D tier. Above The Life of Pablo, though. This album is bad. Little Big Planet soundtrack. Sorry, everybody. I don't even have to fucking explain this one. This one's serious. I really love that soundtrack. Communist Slow Jams by JPEG Mafia has a song named The Last of Us on it. The Last of Us 2 is the worst game ever. Put it at the bottom of the list. Damn, Peggy sucks to be on the end of my fucking list, doesn't it? Last one, Fisher Price album. It's a win. It's a win for me. If you disagree to this list, send me your address so I can come to your house and beat you to death with a baseball bat. I think that is the most justified punishment for you being a fucking horrible person and disagreeing with the greatest tier list of all time. If you like fishing, keep fishing. You probably aren't watching my YouTube channel. But if you really like fishing, you should subscribe.